Oh, I must tell you, this is another true story. You know how sometimes, like, well, there must be one night or one day in your life that you can remember, you know, specifically. And I had one about a month ago. Really, I actually played football on the Wolverhampton Wanderers football pitch in front of 16,000 people. Pretty good, huh? And it was Dave Wagstaff's Testimonial. He was a Wolves winger, great fella. And they had this sort of big match, which is like it was the Wolves first team, and England's select 11. You see, for his Testimonial. But before the big game, they had a sort of a pre-match match, and it was like the old Wolves players beat pop stars. See? I did the pop stars 11. Well, it was a bit of a con. I will agree, it was a bit of a con. All right, but it just happened to fall my way. And because like the bloke who was organising the side was a pop star, and a bloke called Bev Bevan, drummer at the Electric Light Orchestra, and also Robert Plant had a Led Zeppelin, and Bev's my best mate, you see, really good mate, and he got me in, put my name forward, you know, conned his way in, with, you know, like they're all going, you know, there's Roy Wood and Clifford T. Ward and David Hamilton and Jasper Carrott. Oh, well, he's very big in Holland. What's he going to have? What a truckload from Amsterdam, isn't it? Anyway, I got onto the pitch and there I was. Oh, unbelievable experience. I couldn't believe it. All the crowd. Look, there's Roy Wood. There's Roy Wood. Look, there's David Hamilton. Whoa, there's Clifford T. Ward. What's that one there, look? Look, that one by the goalpost being sick. Oh, I wore Derek Dugan's shirt. Oh, I had me moments as I hit the crossbar. Bloody hurt. I was on Roy Wood's shoulder trying to head the ball. All that bloody grease paint on him, he couldn't see where he was going. And Alf Ramsey was there. He was doing the commentating. And yeah, it's all a big star do. And it's really funny because, like, I don't know whether you've noticed Alf Ramsey in his commentating, but he's really well spoken, isn't he? I mean, like, he talks like that, you know, but he never sounds his G's. Have you ever noticed that? He always says things like, instead of looking, it'll be looking. And he was doing this comedy, and oh, Carrott's got the ball and he's running down the wing, like a greyhound. He's crossed the ball into the old mouth. Oh, he nearly got an hole then. The ref's given a corner. No, he's given a goal kick. Oh, Wolverhampton don't like that. Oh, they're arguing with the ref. Oh, it's a terrible disagreement. Oh, my word. Ud odd. Ud odd. He's kicked him in the ollies. Oh, I did a pantomime. It was an amateur dramatics thing, and one of these 3-day affairs. And I don't know if you've ever been involved with amateur dramatics. Marvellous experience, I must admit, and learned an incredible amount. And it was in Hampton in Arden. Hampton Players, they're called. Really true, honestly. Look, I didn't make it. That's really the Hampton Players, they're called. Oh, you'd never get that on the BBC, would you, really? And they were doing this. Actually, it was. We did this version of Jesus Christ Superstar, and it wasn't meant to be a pantomime, but like that's how it turned out, I'm afraid. And they got this. Somebody knew this producer from Stratford Theatre, you know, and he sort of bowled up in his grey sweater with his little bunny on, and I stayed well clear, I'll tell you. And he'd got this method acting bit and acting involvement that he was trying to portray, and it works to a certain degree. What you do is you actually imagine that you are the person that he casts you as, and really, and I was Jesus Christ. We have the same initials, you see, and we're both born in a barn as well, I think, probably. And it was because, like, you actually live the part. Not only do you live the part while you're acting it on stage, if it really gets you, and it did, you actually become the character when you leave the theatre, and like for the duration of the programme, you know, you are who you are cast to be. And it was amazing experience. Like, I was going round Solihull blessing everybody. You know. I nearly drowned twice trying to walk across the local pond. You know. I was very successful, actually, changing wine into water. It's about the only thing I could do. Nothing to it, nothing, no. Piece of piss. That's it. Amazing. I blew it, actually. I blew it like a twit. And I was driving through Solihull High Street in my motor, and somebody ran at the back of me. And, well, it affects you like that, doesn't it, really? And I got out, and I said unto him, go forth and multiply. Only not so many words, really. And, destroys the image somewhat, doesn't it, really?